Hello, and let me show you Editby so you can learn how to use Editby to the maximum and get the maximum potential of all the features that we offer. So this is the main page once you have login, and here you will see all your documents. Right now I don't have any document because I don't have created any document yet, but let's start by other parts first so I can guide you on how to create content to the best. So first we would go to the keywords tab here on the side, and here we can search for keywords in every part of the world. So for example, now if I'm going to create SEO content, I could write just SEO content here in United States, and I can do a search, and it will search for keywords that I can rank. It will give me the keyword difficulty. It will give me which is the search volume that the keyword has, which is the trend. So people is searching more for this keyword during the last month or is searching it less. And I will get also a tree of ideas that I can create content for and other useful things. But let's start here. I have all the keywords that it has searched for me, and I can filter them by easy, for example, because we should aim to create content that has a low keyword difficulty, but that the search volume is high enough, so it's worth it to create the content for. And here I can see which are the trend of the keyword, and I could search in Google or in Google Trends to see which content it's for this keyword. Here below we have a tree of ideas, so the platform is searching on Google search which are the topics and the questions that people are searching for, and we create a tree of content that you could create around these keywords. So for example, what is the SEO content? How do you write content for SEO? And then you could link these other topics. So do you have to write content for SEO? Is SEO content writing easy? What is SEO in simple words? And linking to the main content. So how do you write content for SEO? And here you have this tree of ideas. I could search for another keyword and I would get another tree of ideas. Then I have this questions tab. This is questions people are looking for on Google. So I could click here. It will open the search on Google, and I could see which are the content that people are created for this content. Here is the same. We should aim to create content for searches and questions that have a lower keyword difficulty. So here, for example, this one has a 37 and this one has an 87. I could aim to create the content for the one that has a 37 because the keyword difficulty is lower, so I could rank easily my website. But that depends a lot on the website. So for example, if our website has like 1 million monthly searches, I could create content for keywords that have a higher keyword difficulty because I have a higher domain authority. So it depends at the end about the domain authority. So if our website is quite new, we will have a domain authority that is lower. So if we have a lower domain authority, we have to search for keywords that are easier and more doable to rank for. But let's see, continue the platform. So here we have this another tab that is Google ranking, and this is quite useful. So for example, here I have the top 20 links that the websites that are looking for this keyword are ranking. And the good thing about this is, for example, I see this, what is SEO content, a guide to create content for SEO. But I could click here on the three dots and extract the keywords. So now the platform Editby is looking for all the keywords that this article is ranking for. So here we have this website that is ranking for all these keywords. I could extract them, or I could copy and paste them in another place. So I could use these keywords when I create content for the same keyword. And let's see more places. So for example, here on the left, we have the templates. On the templates, this is like predefined ways of creating content that we give you, but you can create new templates. So to have an idea, if I'm going to create a LinkedIn post about different tools, I could use this template. So I'm an expert of doing X. Unfortunately, I wasted a long time. Tool 1, description. Tool 2, description. What is going to do Editby? So if you use this template when we create the content, the AI is going to create that content following this style. So every time you can write in the same way. But you could create your custom templates. So we are going to give you these ones by default, but you can create a new one. So for example, SEO content style article. And here on the selector tool, I could select blog. So it's going to be a blog article, and I could create here like header with 60 words with a strong hook. And then I could guide it to have like a paragraph talking about paragraph 1 with key insights and too long didn't read. And I could create that template, so I could guide it more to have like 5 subheadings, and then in each subheading to have 3 paragraphs. I could create this template and then I can use it when I create the content. Most things in the platform, one of the first things you have to do if you haven't done it during the onboarding is you will need to go to the settings and add your company name, company URL, and the main 3 keywords that you are aiming to rank for. Why you need this? Because then we will go to the reports, and here in the reports we will give you like weekly reports on which are the keywords that you are ranking, which are the backlinks that you have, new possible ideas of content that you can create for, etc. So for example, here in company name, let's for example use this company, apollo.io. So I can have the company name to be Apollo, the company URL to be apollo.io, but company URL without the www, so I remove this part. And then the main 3 keywords, so B2B sales, sales, and email sales, for example. And I can save this information, so I have this information forever on my place. And then here, when I came here on the reports, I will have a new report from tomorrow. So the platform automatically will generate a report, and I will see which are the keywords that I'm ranking for, which are the backlinks that I have, which are new ideas of content that I can create for, etc. So you will get like weekly information that it's going to be super valuable to see if your company is ranking correctly or not. And then let's create the content finally. So, but before creating the content, I'm going to look for B2B sales. So I'm going to look for this keyword because I want to create content around B2B sales for my company. So here the platform is looking for the content, and I will get like keywords that I can rank for, and I will save those keywords to use it while I create the content. Great, so here we have our keywords, and I can see B2B sales, sales B2B, sales in B2B, what is B2B in sales, what is the B2B sales. So those 2 keywords are not really difficult, so it has an acceptable keyword difficulty. The search volume is quite high, so probably I'm going to use this keyword, what is B2B in sales, and I'm going to save them here in this Google Doc, so I can use them later. What is the B2B sales? Okay, let's save it. And here I have like more keywords. I can see which are the questions that people are looking for, how to increase B2B sales. Okay, I'm going to save this question, because I'm going to use it for my title, for example, of the article. Then here I have like a tree of possible ideas. So what does B2B mean in sales? What is an example of B2B sales? Is B2B sales thought? What are the 3 main types of B2B sales? So these are good articles I could create content for, but for now, I'm going to use this question. And then I'm going to go to Google ranking, I'm going to go to the best article, and I'm going to extract the keywords. So I'm going to save all these keywords also here in my Google Doc so I can use them. Now I will remove the dollar and the searches, so I have cleaner all my keywords. Okay, let's remove this. And here I have now a list of keywords that I can use to create my content. Now I'm going to create the content. So I'm going to new draft, and here I'm in the main section of Editby, in the main editor that we are going to use to create the content. On the left, this is an editor that you can add images, you can add headings, you can add bullet points, number lists, code, images, etc. And then you can export everything for WordPress or Ghost, or download this as a document, or just copy the plain text. And then you can copy it in Ghost or WordPress, and it will keep all the formatting and all the images that you have added. Here on the right, we have this first option that we can select what we want to create. Do I want to create a short script? I want to create a LinkedIn post or a Twitter post. I'm going to create a newsletter or a blog post. I'm going to use a blog post. Here I save the main question I wanted to create content for, how to increase B2B sales. And then I'm going to copy this list of keywords that I saved. And here on the third option, I have add keywords. So I'm going to add them. It says that I need to add them separated by comma. So I'm going to add a comma after each keyword, and I can use them to create the content for. Okay, so here, perfect. I have all my keywords. Then I have this section that says add sources. So if I activate it, I can add URLs, and I can add YouTube videos, I can add blog posts, I can add articles, or I can add PDF URLs. I'm going to add this YouTube video, How to Sell by Tyler Bosmany. I'm going to add this other YouTube video that is B2B sales for startups from Harvard. And I'm going to create two more sources. So this one and this other source. Can go below, add internal links. So if I want to create content with internal links, so I could search for the apollo.io sitemap XML, because we are going to need the sitemap XML. I can enter the URL, add the sitemap added correctly. So now when I create content, it's going to create also internal links inside my content. Here I could select one of the templates that we have been looking for before, or just leave it blank if you don't want to select any template. And here, create content. So now the AI is starting to look at the YouTube videos that we added, at the URLs from the sources that we added also, at all the keywords, the sitemap and everything, and it's going to guide our process. So first, for the blog, we can select first a title that we want to do. The Entrepreneur's Guide to B2B Sales Success, B2B Sales Simplified, Building a Scalable Sales Machine. I'm going to use this one, B2B Sales Simplified. Now it's going to generate an outline for us. And finally, we can edit also this outline, so we could add other things, but for now, I'm just going to leave it as it is and create the full post. Here now, the AI, it's going to take a while, probably between 20-30 seconds to start creating the draft of our blog post, but it's going to be super complete. So just let's wait for it, and we can see the first blog creation that the AI has done for us. Okay, so here the AI has started to create the content. We can see that it has created the title, the introduction here. We can see that in the content that the AI is creating, it has like bold sentences here, focusing on the main and most important parts, creating an engaging content that has like lists and short paragraphs, creating an engaging content that has also like lists and with bullets, and it has here some internal links that we can see, and the AI, it's going to be creating now the whole content. So for example, we can see here another link that has used the AI to create it. And let's wait a few seconds so it finishes of creating all the content, and then we will just click here on copy to clipboard, and then we will paste it in our editor. So we can do a small modifies, so we can do small edits and have the perfect article created in just 2-3 minutes. Perfect, now it has created all the article. I'm just going to go above, copy it, I'm going to paste it, and here I have my whole article formatted with links, etc. We could edit it, we could change everything. So this is an editor. You can create whatever you want, or you can press ++ and the AI is going to add a new sentence. So if you are lacking of ideas or you are blocked with new ideas, you can just start creating ++ and you will see the AI that will start creating new sentences so you can write more of the content. But I'm going to leave the article as it is. I encourage you to improve it, but to improve it, I'm going to go to the SEO tab. Here on the SEO tab, I could search for the main keyword that I'm ranking for, so I could go back to my Google Doc where I noted every keyword and paste it, but I'm not going to do that. First, I'm going to click on recommended keyword. Why? Because maybe I don't know for which keyword do I want to rank. And with the recommended keyword, the AI is going to read all my article, and it's going to find which is the exact keyword that I could rank for and have better opportunities. So here it's B2B sales strategies. I'm going to use this keyword. Now that I have used this keyword, I have a SEO score. I have a count of all the words that I have in my article. So here I see 1,569, the H1, H2, H3, number of paragraphs, and some advice. So I can see which is the search volume that the keyword B2B sales strategies has, which is the keyword difficulty, and then some title advice. So for the title, it says include the target keyword. Okay, so maybe instead of B2B sales simplified, I could are B2B sales strategies. Okay, now I have the target keyword and my title advice has gone from 50 to 100. Also, my SEO score has improved a lot because the H1 is the main factor and the thing that affects more our SEO score. And then I have keywords use. Try to use more keywords from the keywords tab. Okay, what does it mean, keywords tab? Here I have these keywords, and here I have keywords. For example, B2B sales strategies, I have used it one, but I have sales B2B strategies, and it has a search volume, a keyword difficulty, and it says if it's present in the text or not. So I could just copy sales B2B strategies, or I could go to other place. So I can see, for example, that when I was creating the content, I said, I want to include the keyword, what is B2B in sales? And here, in bold, I have what is B2B in sales. So the text that the AI is using has added every keyword that I added in the first section. But I want to use this, sales B2B strategies. So maybe some examples of B2B sales. I'm going to do some examples of sales B2B strategies. Okay, and here now I see that it's 1 on 7. So I have added one new keyword and I could add up to 7 times this keyword. And here in the advice, I can see that I have used this keyword and this keyword, but it continues to say to try to use more keywords from the keywords tab. So I could search for other keywords and see where in my text I can add those keywords, so I can improve the chances of ranking with my article. And then I have more recommendations, like trying to include the keyword in the subheadings or the word repetition. So these words are used more than 3 times per 100 words, business there from. So I could search for business in my content and see where I can remove it so it's not that repetitive, my text. Finally, we have the questions tab. So if there are some questions that people are looking for in Google, they will appear here and we can answer them in our article. But imagine we have finished, we can export our article to WordPress. I'm going to copy it. I will open my WordPress and then paste it, and it will keep all the formatting. But then we want to publish our blog post in Twitter or in LinkedIn. I could go to the Convert tab, and here I can select a single tweet, convert it to a thread, or have a thread framework that is going to give me like a possible thread I could create it. And here I could have LinkedIn posts, so I could create convert, and then it's going to write a LinkedIn post from my article that I could use to promote my article in LinkedIn. So this is Editby. We are going to continue to add more features weekly. Hope you like it. If you have any feedback, you can click this button here on the left. What can we improve? Submit your feedback, we will read it, we will answer you, and we will probably push your feedback as soon as possible.